Here's some of the stories trending this week at NASA. September 15th marked the halfway point in the year-long mission on the International Space Station with NASA astronaut Scott Kelly and Russian cosmonaut Mikhail Kornienko. An event the day before at the National Press Club in Washington included a discussion about the biomedical research conducted on the station to help formulate future human missions to Mars. Kelly participated from the space station. His identical twin, retired NASA astronaut Mark Kelly, and NASA astronaut Terry Virts, who served as commander of Expedition 43, participated from the press club. And as part of the activities celebrating the halfway point of the one-year mission, NASA teamed with the community observatory organization SLU on September 16th to broadcast live views of the space station on NASA TV and the agency's website as the station passed over SLU's network of ground-based telescopes. The broadcast featured NASA experts discussing work on the space station and the future of space exploration. Astronaut Terry Virts also made appearances in Baltimore during his Washington area visit. At Fort McHenry, he presented officials with a flag flown in space during his mission. They gave Virts a flag flown over the fort on the recent anniversary of the 1814 battle that inspired the writing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Later that evening, Virts returned a baseball jersey flown in space to the Baltimore Orioles during a pregame ceremony at Camden Yards. NASA has completed a rigorous technical and programmatic review for the Orion spacecraft, confirming continued support of the program and establishing the agency's commitment to the program's technical, cost, and schedule baseline. This is the first time NASA has reached this level of progress for a spacecraft designed to take humans into deep space beyond the Moon, including to an asteroid placed in lunar orbit and on the journey to Mars. New research using data from NASA's Cassini spacecraft has determined the global ocean lies beneath the icy crust of Saturn's geologically active moon Enceladus. According to researchers, the magnitude of the moon's very slight wobble as it orbits Saturn can only be accounted for by the presence of a global ocean. On September 17th, NASA Administrator Charlie Bolden joined Terry Virts and Expedition 43 flight engineer Samantha Cristoforetti of ESA for a town hall hosted by the U.S. Agency for International Development at the Reagan Building in Washington to discuss the Severe Partnership. The joint venture between the agencies provides state-of-the-art satellite-based imagery and data of Earth to help improve environmental decision-making in developing countries. The iSurf camera on board the International Space Station provides some of this data. According to a NASA analysis of satellite data, the 2015 Arctic sea ice summertime minimum extent is the fourth lowest on record since observations from space began. Arctic sea ice cover helps regulate the planet's temperature by reflecting solar energy back to space. The sea ice cap's minimum summertime extent has been decreasing since the late 1970s in response to warming temperatures. On September 16th, Administrator Bolden and NASA Associate Administrator for Small Business Glenn Delgado visited Alabama A&M University to hear success stories about a mentor program sponsored by NASA and Aerojet Rocketdyne. That visit and an annual event at the U.S. Space and Rocket Center in Huntsville, Alabama, are part of a NASA initiative to help connect the agency's prime contractors with colleges and universities that serve minority students. Some NASA employees who served as technical consultants for the new movie The Martian attended the September 11th premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival to discuss the movie's realistic portrayal of the challenges NASA faces in getting humans to Mars in the 2030s. A few days later at Johnson Space Center, some of the film's cast members saw NASA at work during a tour that included a stop at the International Space Station's Mission Control and a call to the station. Then on September 17th at NASA headquarters, Administrator Bolden led an agency-wide discussion about the film's use of real NASA science and exploration of Mars. NASA is already working on many of the technologies depicted in the movie required for a human mission to Mars. And that's what's up this week at NASA. For more on these and other stories, follow us on social media and visit www.nasa.gov/twan.